This week's edition of CINEKYD Theater is made possible by a grant from Bert Shep and the Great Hair Company.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CINEKYD Television Theater. I'm Bob Clark, the Executive Director of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated, and I'm so pleased that in the midst of this exciting holiday time that you were able to be with us. You know, when my children were younger, it was customary, I guess in the early days of television, to make sure that around Thanksgiving and Christmas and so forth, there were a number of programs designed for the occasion. Unfortunately, I've noticed myself in past years that we see fewer and fewer holiday specials. We at CINEKYD have attempted to correct that, and this evening, among other things, we'll be providing you with some special sequences designed to pay tribute to this Christmas season. To begin with, however, something that is far removed from the North Pole. It's a town called Oakdale, and we have met a variety of truly weird personalities who've become a part of an almost insane mystery. We call it Skeleton in the Closet.
Baxter, I'd like to retain your services. The police haven't been told about this yet.
Miss Barrett, I think this is a police matter. And like I said, I'm on holiday. I think you should tell the police about this. I'm flattered that you called for my services, and I thought I owed you the courtesy of coming out.
Mr. Baxter, I don't think you quite understand. I'm running for mayor, and this position means a lot to me. My family's lived in Oakdale for centuries. And we're a family of some position.
I understand that, Miss Barrett.
Let me put it to you this way, Mr. Baxter. I'm offering you $1,000 a day plus expenses to take the case.
You've got a deal.
Good.
Now let me get this straight. First, you dug up a human hand. And then you dug up a human foot.
Yes. I was digging for fossils for my school project.
What made you decide to dig where you did?
What do you mean?
What made you decide to dig in the particular spot that you chose?
Well, the ground was softest there, and I didn't want to ruin Aunt Tilly's flower garden.
Oh, Fiorello, such a good boy.
May I go home now? It's getting kind of late, and I have to have supper.
Yeah, sure, kid. I got your address.
It was nice seeing all of you. And, Aunt Tilly, I don't think I'll be digging in your backyard anymore.
Oh, what a shame. I didn't want to say this while the child was around. Is it okay if, your nephew hears?
That's fine. I help my uncle all the time. In fact, I'm even thinking of becoming a private investigator when I grow up.
Yes, well, I myself have a few theories on this case. Now,
Oh, is Fiorello gone?
yes, he went home for supper.
Oh.
Now,
Here's your tea, Aunt Tilly.
Now sit quietly, Leslie dear. I was about to present my theories on the case.
Aunt Tilly, I don't mean to cut you short, but I hired Mr. Baxter so that he could do the investigating.
You never let me talk. Very well.
Mr. Baxter, are you sure I couldn't get you some tea or coffee? And Buddy, wouldn't... Bud, couldn't I get you a Coke or something like that?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, all right.
Miss Barrett, how long have you been living in this house?
Well, I've lived here all my life. I was born here. The house has been in the family for years.
1897.
Right, yeah. I think it was my great-grandfather that built the place.
From the ground up.
Would you have any idea who would be buried in your backyard?
No, unless one of my political opponents planted it there.
What do you mean?
Ah, a setup.
Precisely. You know, not everybody in this town is really happy about my running for mayor.
Some people think it's absolutely stupid. Sorry, Leslie. I didn't exactly mean it like that.
Let me introduce you. This is my sister Suzanne and our neighbors, Debbie and Dennis Gordon. Children, this is Mr. Baxter and
How do you do?
his nephew, Bud.
Welcome to Oakdale. Nice to see you, too. Are you, into rock music? 'Cause we were wondering if you would like to come upstairs and listen to some with us.
Well, I'm helping my uncle tonight. Thank you.
You know, it may not be a bad idea. A little change of pace. You know, if you go with them and talk to Suzanne and her friends, might get some information. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. What did you two say your names were? I'm Debbie Gordon, and this is my brother.
And I'm Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne.
Now let's see, where were we? We were talking about your political opponents.
Right.
Do you know anyone who would set you up?
Only one. Margot Valentine.
Breakfast was certainly interesting. Miss Valentine, there will be no charge for the breakfast. It's on the house. Well, thank you. But I find it rather curious how one could be charged for lukewarm coffee and nothing.
Well, I thought that we had cereal.
And I was almost positive we had eggs.
And I was sure that we had tea bags, but...
Well, thank you anyway. Better luck next time. I'll stop back tomorrow. Maybe.
It's all your fault.
My fault? How's it my fault?
If only you helped Kate. I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, Mabel, don't do that. Okay, look. I'll go down to the employment agency and I'll get us a cook, okay?
Just saying that.
Hi, do you have a minute?
We have all day.
Really? Where is everybody?
Well, Kate walked out on us. There was one customer. That was a disaster.
I was never so embarrassed in my whole entire life.
Well, maybe I should come back another time.
No. It's all right.
I came to talk about Leslie's campaign. We wanted to know about moving a few things into the Oakdale West.
That'll be easy. The place is empty because there's no customers here.
Abe! Kate, it's Kate.
I forgot my umbrella. Oh, look how nice and quiet it is here. Oh, hello, Miss Ross.
Kate, you're looking well. Are you just getting here?
No, actually, I was just leaving. You see, I forgot my umbrella, and it looks like it's going to rain.
Kate, wait a minute. Listen. Abe was just on his way over to the employment service, and he assured me he wouldn't come back until he got you an assistant. Isn't that right, Abe?
Yeah.
Kate, look,
Go into the kitchen, and I'll go down to the employment agency and get you some help.
No, I heard that one before. I won't do it.
Okay, and there'll be a $10 a week raise in it for you.
Oh. Well, all right. We'll see what we can do. Being the good-spirited woman I am.
Are you satisfied?
go, Abe.
I'm going.
Oh, thank heavens. Melanie, it was awful. Look at this. We couldn't even prepare a breakfast.
It must have been funny. I'm sure your customer was surprised.
She's been in before. She's a stranger. Thank goodness. I think Miss Valentine has a sense of humor.
Who? Who did you say?
Valentine. Margot Valentine.
Margot Valentine? Was here?
Yes, why? Is there something wrong?
I'm not sure.
Now, how's that for excitement? Will you journey with me now from the town of Oakdale to a place not found on every map? It's Christmas time in Uncle Flywheel's workshop. Oh, the holiday spirit fills the air. The tiny helpers are just as excited as all little children are at this time of year. And this evening, Uncle Flywheel has something very special for them. Journey with me now to Uncle Flywheel's workshop.
Jimbo? Enrico? Nellie?
Yes, Uncle Flywheel.
Would you come down here for a minute? I need some help with something. Now, it's Christmas Eve, and pretty soon it'll be time for you to go to bed, and then the old man will be here.
I thought the old man was already here.
Did you ever hear the story, Jimbo, of the little boy who got nothing but a lump of coal in his stocking for Christmas?
Not me. I've been the best boy all year. What? Well, most of the year. What? Part of the year? What? Well, sometimes.
Yeah, now that we've established that. Nellie, I want you to stand over here. And Enrico, you stand here. And Jimbo, I want you to stand right here. Now, I want everybody to look at the Christmas tree. And think really hard. If you could have anything you wanted for Christmas, what would you want Santa to bring you?
A doll. One of those new computer games that you can play on your TV.
Yeah, football.
Well, Tiny Helpers, with a few exceptions, you've been pretty good all year. Now, Nellie, I know you want that doll. And Enrico, you've been talking about that computer game for months. Jimbo, you definitely need a new football. You've only got 6. But I was thinking more of something that maybe all 3 of you wanted. More than anything else.
You're right, Uncle Flywheel. There is something we want more than anything else.
Yeah, and Santa can't bring it no matter what.
Yeah, won't store it out of the hospital.
I know, Tiny. Now, let's do what we do at Christmas every year. I'll line up in front of the tree, and we'll have one chorus of Jingle Bells, and then off to bed. And make sure it's loud enough so they can hear you in the North Pole. All right, go ahead.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Merry Christmas, Tiny Helpers.
Stuart! Oh, Stuart, you're home. I'm gonna give you the knee pads back. This is the best Christmas.
Really grand.
Each one. Each one.
That was really nice. And now, from Uncle Flywheel's workshop, we take a look into the CINEKYD scrapbook. And instead of pictures, we look at movies, films, clips, projects that were a part of the early days of CINEKYD. We call the series The Way We Were. And the person in charge of our archives is your host, Mr. Mark Weaver.
Hello and welcome to another edition of The Way We Were. A look back and a little sarcasm, so to speak. I'm Mark Weaver, and our student film this week was made in the summer of 1976. Now, I hate to say this, but let's watch Captain Klutz.
There's our hero, the man of aluminum. I just love the credits that go by so fast you can't read them. No, not boxing gloves. They're pretty mean ones, though. Hate to be caught in the dark alley with them. A distress call. To who? Oops. She doesn't like being pushed around. Sorry. What?
This is so bad.
Oh, sure, I believe it. Our hero. Once again, Captain Klutz saves the day.
Well, Captain Klutz got the girl, as always. I hope you have as much luck. And I'll see you soon on The Way We Were. This is Mark Weaver for CINEKYD Television Theater.
You wonder where we had the courage or the audacity to continue. Thanks, Mark. The Way We Were is a humbling experience. And now, a project created by the young people of our mobile video crew. You may have seen it in weeks past. We call it Behind the Scenes. And it gives you an opportunity to meet some of the young people who are a part of the CINEKYD organization. But like everything else that you see on this broadcast, this particular series has been scripted, shot, and edited by youngsters who are a part of the mobile video crew.
Behind the Scenes, an interview with Mark Weaver, coordinator of the Giving Tree. How long have you been in CINEKYD, Mark?
I've been in CINEKYD 4 or 5 years now, since 1978.
What do you do at CINEKYD?
Oh, well, when you've been in about 4 or 5 years, you get to do just about everything. Basically, I'm interested in editing and cinematography. I do a little lighting. I do directing for Uncle Flywheel's Workshop. I'm manager of movie nights and things like that. I'm also involved in the Giving Tree. Let me explain to you how it works. People make donations in the name of a loved one, their children, or, you know, the child would make it for their mom and dad. And the money comes into CINEKYD. And a ball is hung on the Giving Tree. A red one represents a $5 donation, a blue one represents $10, and a gold one represents $25 or over. The money is taken and is all of it, 100% of the money, is used to buy Christmas presents for needy children who might not otherwise, you know, have Christmas presents. The the presents are bought by CINEKYD and taken over to the Montgomery County Children's Aid Society. And from there, they're distributed to little children. What I basically do is take the orders that people send in and the donations, and I make up the tag, I put the Christmas ball on the tree, I send out thank you notes, and then I'll take the money and I'll coordinate the presents and how we're going to distribute them. The idea started from a book by Shel Silverstein called The Giving Tree, and Mr. Clark had read the book, and he came up with the idea of, you know, what I've explained, the process of giving Christmas presents to needy children. And Mr. Clark actually originated it. The Giving Tree represents, I think, the love and the hope of a lot of people who want to help, who maybe have seen needy children, or maybe people who haven't, who just can't think of Christmas without, you know, children and presents and all that. And I think people realize that, so they'll donate money to the Giving Tree. And that represents Christmas for some kids. To me, I think the Giving Tree represents the love of one man for children, and I think of all the people who have donated and how they feel towards little children maybe not having a Christmas at all. Mr. Clark helps me do some of the coordination. And of course, you know, the people who have donated. There are a lot of people who are in small ways involved. It's kind of like centered around me. It would take too long to actually name everybody who's been involved with it. I hope that we can provide on Christmas morning for all the needy children in this area who won't have gifts. I hope that we can provide for them maybe a little happiness, maybe a little love, maybe put a smile on their face.
On behalf of Birchup and the Great Hair Company, I'd like to present this check to Paul Simonetta for CINEKYD Enterprises, and I wish them continued success with all their projects. Paul?
Thank you very much.
Well, I sincerely hope that you'll be able to join us in weeks to come for some of the exciting CINEKYD activities. Remember as well, boys and girls between the ages of 7 and 17. We would love to have you become a part of the wonderful world of CINEKYD. Give us a call at 659-4696. We're located at 129 Turwood Road in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. And now, on behalf of the staff, the board, and most important, the children of CINEKYD, to all of you from all of us, a very Merry Christmas. Good night and God bless.